Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me. I have a story for you guys coming out of Park Lot County, Florida. Well, yeah. Winters Havens, Florida. Havens, Florida. Um, this story is really sad. An almost 3-year-old is dead after being apparently starved to death by her parents. Now, this is the second story I don't heard this year. I think I did one not too long ago, a couple of months ago, where now this is a white couple that starved their baby. Now, I wish whoever the sheriff department in their town will put them on blast, just how they put this black couple on blast. Both of them wrong, but I'm just saying, like, it's just crazy. Um, Anywho, in a Thursday morning news conference, Judge told reporters of how a little girl who was born at a healthy 6 pounds 10 ounces in 2019 died at only 9.5 pounds in 2020. The child was born in July 2019 and ultimately died on May 10th of this year. She should have been 32 pounds. Since a January 2020 doctor's appointment to her death, she only gained 1 ounce. She couldn't stand, talk, or walk, says the sheriff. The baby girl, this child that should have been thriving, gained 1 ounce in 2 years and 4 months. If you could imagine looking at such a heartbreaking sight, basically it was just bone and skin. Investigators say the father's child, 57-year-old Regis Johnson, called 911 and reportedly said the child wasn't breathing. Judge says the mother, 35-year-old Radonda Tillman, told deputies she tried to call 911, but they said they were busy. OMG. The body of the little girl was found in an inflatable pool being used as a makeshift playpen. Sheriff Judd says the parents were taken into custody after trying to defend their actions. They charged them with neglected child abuse, causing great harm. While the official cause of death is unknown at this time, Judge says the child had no food in her stomach, only slightly traces of fecal matter in her intestines, which all points to a long-term starvation. A third person, 64-year-old Frank Robinson, was later arrested for living in the same house while aware of the abuse and not reporting it. According to the sheriff's office, the man, who just so happens to be Regis' brother, was also charged with neglect child abuse causing great harm. During a news conference, Judd, the sheriff, had blocks on display showing the difference in weight of a healthy toddler and how much the malnourished child weighed. Each of these blocks represent 1 pound. The baby should have been 32 pounds. This baby never got to be as big as the block we're representing. The baby didn't thrive because they wouldn't take her to the doctor. They wouldn't feed her. Both Johnson and Tillman had their first court appearance Thursday afternoon. The state asked for a $500,000 bond to be set for each of them, an amount that was approved by the judge. If couple post bond, they would reportedly have to wear a ankle monitor. They shouldn't get no bond. Investigation of the toddler death is ongoing at this time, said Judd. he has the intention to charge the parents with the appropriate murder charges. No matter who you come across, the state or the nation, if you see a child being neglected or abused, you have not only the ethical and moral obligation, but the legal obligation in Florida to report. That is so sad. Super sad. Like, this is the second one I've heard of. And I also read that somewhere that the mother is 4 months pregnant. So, but this judge is determined to throw the book at them. And he said they never getting out to be able to make no more kids. So it's just sad, you know. As Black people, we do got to get better, you know. We have to do better. We really do. But I just want to share that with you guys. I just want to share. And I just want to just talk about, you know, if you see any neglect or abuse of a child, please report it. Please do. Because these kids don't deserve to be treated like this. And it's just really, really sad. Really sad.
A chilling case of child abuse. 3 people are now facing child abuse charges after the Polk County Sheriff's Office says a child was found dead, and it's believed the young girl was starved to death.
Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd says the toddler's father called police on Tuesday saying she was unresponsive and cold to the touch.
ABC Action News reporter Rochelle Aline has more details on this heartbreaking case.
And information on a local resource designed to help prevent this from happening, Rochelle.
That's right. The sheriff described that child as skin and bones. He says that for her age, she was nearly 3 years old. She should have been 30 pounds, but she was just 9 pounds when she was found. The child's mother, Aranda Tillman, father, Regis Johnson, and uncle, Frank Robinson, are now facing charges in connection to that girl's death. There are also a lot of unanswered questions in this case, with the main one being, how did this happen? What the sheriff's office can confirm is that the child was at the center of a DCF investigation in 2019, just months after she was born, because she wasn't gaining any weight. DCF eventually closed that case after the child gained a few pounds.
And this child couldn't talk, couldn't walk, couldn't communicate. There aren't adequate words to express my frustration.
The sheriff's office also says the child's last known doctor's appointment was in January of 2020, when she was just 6 months old. They're now looking deeper into why this wasn't flagged by someone sooner.
We have probably the same questions you do. Did no one else see this child in this condition?
And we're looking into that too. ABC Action News has contacted DCF for more information on that closed investigation. But tonight, we also wanted to speak to some experts about preventing child abuse or neglect from happening in the first place. We spoke to Champions for Children in Tampa Bay, and they say neglect and abuse often happens when parents are isolated and struggling to bond with their children. They also say that the stigma surrounding asking for help often keeps people from reaching out.
And our belief is, and the research shows, that if you are attached and bonded with your child, you have love for your child, you're not going to hurt your child, and you're not going to let anyone else hurt them either.
That group offers a variety of services that range from things like parenting classes to child development classes and bonding activities. For more information about them, you can head to abcactionnews.com. In the studio, Rochelle Aline.
That is super sad.